Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go over a couple of parts that's going on in the Jeep. I'm going to show you parts and pieces that we're going to use to get this thing beast mode. So here's one of the pieces here. These are TNT inner fender deletes. So basically you have to cut out that hump that's right in front. So basically this piece right here is going to get cut out. So yeah, so it actually gets rid of this entire piece and kicks it at an angle. So when you're running a lot larger tire, you don't hit this piece here when you stretch the front. So most people will just, I've seen people cut this off like that, but I want to keep it clean and simple and really good looking. All right, one of the cool parts for the Jeep build we're doing here is this hidden winch mount. That's also a steering box brace. So basically this goes behind this right here. So you have to cut this out to clear the gussets on this. It mounts, it's got a couple pieces, a couple brackets that it comes with that it mounts to the frame. And then it has, of course, the bolts on the bottom that run to the sway bar length. And the pieces it comes with mounts to the bottom of your steering arm on the box. So it holds it sturdy, straight in there. That way you don't have to be binding. So the frame doesn't push against this side to that side, so it's all uniform one. A lot of brackets go from mount to this thing, and it's just a one bar that runs all the way over there and wraps around the steering box. It's alright, it works, but I like this style a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. So you can see here that bracket that goes on the bottom of that piece right there that will hold and attach to your steering box. Here's all the other pieces of hardware, it comes with it. Spacers and stuff like that, and here's all the brackets. The tires are Cooper STT Pros. I actually like this tire a lot. I had it on one of my other Jeeps I've built, and they rode really well. They're pretty quiet for what they are. We're gonna run the 40 by 13.5 17. The wheels aren't done yet. It's gonna be kind of a surprise. Kind of not gonna do the normal. They are beadlocks, I'll tell you that, but they are a different color than what normally is ran. So now to my favorite piece of the puzzle. Here are the glorious, and yes, these are all black. I have not seen anyone run a solid color before. These are 14-inch travel. Alright, now I'm going to show you what's next that's going on the Jeep. Alright, so here's the 4-link cross member. This thing is pretty freaking beefy. It's a triangulated 4-link. It mounts to the bottom of the frame rails. You have to get these separate. They bracket the inner, I believe, inner or outer portion of it. It just gives it a better grasp on the frame and better bracing. But Metalcraft Innovations makes this. It just makes it a lot simpler to get this 4-link set up in the back of your Jeep without having to do a whole lot of fabrication, which is nice because when you want to get something done fast, this is the way to go. Alright, more products to come. What we have here is a giant ass pallet of Hooligan Offroad. What all is in here is a full stiffener kit from front bumper to rear bumper, all the way back. The reason I went with Hooligan Offroad is because their braces wrap around. You see here, it sandwiches it, but it also goes all the way around the frame rail. I believe they're the only ones out there right now doing the wraparound frame rail stiffeners, the XJs. Also in here is a set of mini boat sides. So once the stiffener's on, there's a 3/16 plate steel, or it's 1/4 plate, I'm not sure, I can't remember, that it gets a rib cage welded on the back of it, and then it's welded to the frame, and then it's also welded to a set of 2x6s that are also cut into the rockers. So we're cutting out the rockers on this Jeep as well, and it's overall give it a lot better strength. Trying to make a Cherokee have a frame. It takes a lot of steel to do it. And here are the axles that are going in it. We got a 14 bolt full float. They've already been re-geared to 5/38 I put a grizzly locker in the 14 bolts, and the front has a Lockrite locker. Sooner or later, maybe down the road, I'll replace it with either an ARB or an E-locker or something like that, just so I don't have to get out and hit the hubs all the time. But it's Kingpin 60. Got it all cleaned up. The trusses we're using are Artec. Artec makes great products, making fabrication a lot easier for guys that are doing it in the garage. There'll also be a truss for the rear, as well as the front, which you just saw. Running Revolution axle gears. They make a great gear. I figured I'd try them out. But there's the beef. Alright guys, since you've seen all the goodies, not all of them, but most of them, we're getting ready here pretty soon to get started. So if you like what you see, guys, follow along, subscribe, like, do all the fun stuff, hit all those buttons on the freaking bottom, wherever they are. But it'll be fun. I'm excited. See you guys later.